Hello everybody, welcome back to the next part of our 1000-day Interloper series. Last episode we made it to Pleasant Valley, the signal tower, and we are trying to see if an aurora is going to come out, but it's not looking like it. What we're going to do is rush down to the rope by the bear cave, take it off, and put it up here. So let's go do that. We're gonna try and kill one of these ptarmigans as well. And we somehow missed both of them. Alright, that's fine. We need to make fire-hardened arrows. Alright, let's go. Alright. Take that. Sleep for 2 hours. Yep, an aurora is not going to happen. It is frigid out. Alright, let's go. some poor soul fell down. Hey, we can make this a safe base. I would rather leave the buck here so it can keep having feathers drop near it. Oh, this is what we brought our book for. Perfect. See, we actually are repairing our woodworking, or our repair skill. Which, when we want to repair things like the bedroll and the travois, that actually is very useful, because that increases the success chance. So that was well worth it.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Alright, well, let's go out and explore. I have 4 pieces of charcoal, of coal, so we should be good. perfect weather. Now, did we start? I think we started out at the Three Strikes farmstead, right? Yes, we did. Let's try and avoid those if we can. I think we've checked the person up here before, but we'll do it again because we're looking for the Polaroids. I think we're good over here. Yes, we have already checked this poor soul. Okay, let's go. I was pretty sure we did, but we have the peace of mind knowing that we did. Do I have... I do. Perfect. Wait, does this show on the map? I think it does. It should. Good, it does. Alright. Thank you very much. I wish you could bury. Like you could bury them. But unfortunately, you can only respectfully remove, as it's called, them if they are in a safe house area. There are some does we could hunt, but don't really need to at the moment now, do we? Now, cougar can actually be in this area right here if you raise the danger level. So, something to be mindful of.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain the bunker is right up there, but we have to wait for an aurora. Let's head over to Keeper's Pass and just hang out there and map that part of Pleasant Valley. Yeah, I'm fairly certain the bunker's like right up there.
Goddamn freezing.
Or right over there. But put this here. How cold is it?
Come on.
-5? That's fine. We don't even need to use a coal. I'd prefer to have it like that. Let's cook that. In case we get in any trouble with the local wildlife. I want a tin of coffee as well. That's good. Now, let's see. Read this for an hour. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is covered by the Polaroid, but just in case it isn't. Alright, 52 minutes. That's good. Alright, look at that. We didn't even need to use a piece of coal. Why would you do that? You know what? That's fine. That was not my intent, but you know what? That's fine. I'm sure we'll find more mushrooms while we're out foraging. All right. Okay. I'm like 95% sure now that this is exactly where the bunker is. Yep, it's right there. Actually, do we need an Aurora? I mean, this is pretty conspicuous, but okay. That looks way too steep. Alright. Yeah, even if I didn't have the tracker, If I stumbled on some mountain like that, I would be very curious. It looks very out of place. Now, if the tails are anything like they were, there's gonna be like 3 wolves that just spawn here on the way to the bunker, which I can see what they're going for. Or it might just be a natural wolf spawn and we got lucky this time, we'll have to see, but yeah. It's definitely egregious in the zone of contamination, I can tell you that much. Okay. This bear has been busy, huh? Okay, this is definitely not a safe place then. But I do want to map this cave out. Let's do this. And let's make a swift exit. Okay, and this leads over to Keeper's Pass. That's a lot of birch saplings. We'll leave them. We might need them eventually. Hello, Mr. Rabbit. Huh, I didn't know this was a point of interest. And so it is. There's a Karen. Let's go touch it. perfect timing on that reishi tea. Alright, let's see. What is going on here?
This stuff will come in handy.
Alright. Okay, that was the only lost cairn. Alright, let's do this. Very good. Look at that. Okay. I get it. Alright, do not go on the ice. Lesson observation made. Can't tell if this is a no-go zone or what. Oh, what am I doing? I somehow missed an entire track.
The sun's setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Let's actually sleep here for an hour. I'm gonna warm up, just barely. Okay, tonight does not seem to be an Aurora night. No, definitely not. Is there really nothing over here? I have been conditioned to expect things in obscure corners. It got me good. I don't know if there are any predators here. but we have some sprint, so we will run and pull out our bow if anything jumps us. Is this a cave right here? No, I can't see a thing. Okay, today is definitely not Aurora weather. Okay, that leads to Black Rock. Mirthless Fork. Oh hey, look at that. Shelter. I've never been to this region, so I had no idea this was here. Wait, this is accessible, right? Okay, it is. I was gonna say all the windows are boarded up, but... Probably find our way in the dark. There's a workbench, huh? Oh, well, I guess this is a good base, isn't it? Okay, it does not look to be like it's gonna, it does not look like it's gonna be an Aurora night. No, definitely not. What do we have here? Oh, that's cool. Actually, I think I like this workbench better than the metal one. Even though it's less functional. Because it doesn't have the 5 kilogram drawer on it. Pinnacle peaches are also very nice. You know, I like this. We might just take that coffee machine. Oh yeah, that will look nice. So it looks like the Aurora isn't happening anytime soon. It is day 137. The meat will be done curing soon. Hopefully it doesn't go to waste. If it's another day, so let's just pass time. Look at that. Amazing. Okay, well, I guess we can explore the local area. So we're gonna wait here when it's almost nighttime, and if an aurora does not kick up, we might just head back to Coastal Highway. I don't know how long it takes for meat to be ruined by being too dried out from the salt, so I don't even know if that is a thing. It might be, but I don't want to risk it. Oh, what is going on here? There's a hole in the wall? It's just a shading issue. Oh. Okay. Don't think I dig that. Is that a cave up there? Can't tell. Hello, Mr. Buck. This is definitely a smallish transition zone, which is perfectly fine. Okay, that works for me.
Can't feel my feet.
Let's grab all the sticks. I'm gonna dump them all here. Let's sleep. We're gonna be doing a lot of moving, so, or sprinting and maybe even climbing. The Black Rock region, Ash Canyon, and Timberwolf is all mountainous, so I would assume that there's rope climbing to be done. Alright, but first what we're gonna do is run over here. Gonna pick everything from this deer. Wow, 1.8. That is one big hoss.
Wait. I'm so cold, I'm warming up again.
Okay, so there are predators here. That's good to know. Oh, we forgot to drop these. Oops. Or did we just pick these up? Yeah, that's unfortunate. I paused it because I was pressing escape just in case we could start mapping. Wouldn't waste much time. Let's condense these. What's this? Oh. I like it. It's like a little Pixar lamp. Good. This is what I was waiting for. I just heard shifting. Two cloth is really good.
Where's the good stuff?
Oh, this guy was loaded. I'm hoping to breed all the frontier shooters we can find before breeding the guns. Scenic view. Yeah, look at this. This is really nice. Isn't that pretty? We'll definitely take a picture of this spot once we get the camera. There is a wolf. Smartly done. Good boy. Okay, good. We can go down here. So it looks like it's safe, but... Okay, loving that. Oh, so I guess you can... Oh yeah, look at that. You can just skip that. We're gonna have to bring a pry bar when we come back here. Please tell me I dropped the fur. I did. Good. Alright. Well, this is a really nice, peaceful region. I like it. I'm surprised there's a wolf, but honestly I think that's fine. I think Ravine is a bit too much of a freebie. Especially with all the prey animals there. You'd think the predators would be all over that. But that is part of an older version of the game where it just wasn't designed with that in mind, which is fine. Now, I don't mind taking a lot of the harvestable plants here because we probably will not be back here, or at least we won't be searching this area, so... Huh. I thought this was like the source, you know, if you've ever seen the source engine missing texture. I honestly thought that was what I was seeing. It's very out of... Purple of this shade is very out of place in my opinion. It's interesting, but... yeah, something bad happened here. Not with like the colors, I'm just saying like with the landfall here, but the purple is an interesting choice. It's very vibrant with all the... contrasted with all the muted colors of vehicles we've seen. Alright. Okay, so you must have to go down here to get to Black Rock. Like I said, I've never really explored. We'll keep these three here since they're right on the trail. I think those bunnies over there scared me. I heard something moving around there.
making my head feel thick.
Hello, little buddy. Alright, so obviously this is unsafe. But I wonder if there's anything of note over there. Honestly, we might just stay until the Aurora comes, even if the meat does get spoiled in the curing box. It's not the end of the world. It's not like our run is over if it gets ruined. We have plenty of other materials and food at the Coastal Highway Quonset. It'll be a painful blow, but it's alright. We're not in any rush. Okay, is this a transition cave? Yes, it is. Okay. At least it is a cave system. Alright, let's go back and start a fire.
Cold. Come on, come on.
That's all we need. We need water as well. Put our water there. 26 minutes. Perfect.
I would do anything for a drink right now.
And let's grab this. Okay. Notes have been taken. Honestly, just did that for the warmth. And I guess the vitamin C is nice. But yes, let's go. The torch isn't gonna last anyways.
Can't feel my hands.
those there. I just want to check something. Okay, good. This is definitely the toe, huh?
Too cold to think.
I can see that. I'm too curious to see what's over here. We're probably gonna run into that wolf, but we might need to kill him anyways if we're gonna be here and the aurora doesn't trigger. I want to have enough food to wait it out. Speak of the devil. Alright. We will come pick him up when it is better weather out. Rest assured, he will not have died in vain. We'll make sure of that. Also, he's a big one. 5.6 kilos. He wasn't alone, though. Okay, so there is a fishing hut, so you can fish here. That's great to know. That's really cool, by the way. I love that. Can you put a rope over here? Oh, that would have been really cool. Alright. Drop those there. Okay. It is the aurora. So what we're gonna do is come back here after we investigate the bunker. Okay, we have 2 bandages, good. Good. Why do we have this on us? We should have left that at the Mystery Lake base. There. Now we really need to come back. Thankfully, the bunker is a hop, skip, and a jump away. So let's go get that, and then we'll make our way back here. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't know if the predators are just hyper alert during auroras, because I know they are. But I feel like when I have this out, they will hone in on your location. I don't know if that's true, but whenever I've been doing this, it just really feels like they can sense it. Because I've been in the back of, I actually lost a previous run a while ago, because I got mauled by a bear that snuck up on me while I had this out in Hush River Valley, and then when I was recovering in the cave, I still had it out trying to find the signal, and a wolf went all the way from the lake nearby into the cave and killed me. And I wasn't bleeding or anything, I didn't have any scent on me. It was interesting.
I would drink almost anything about now. Feel numb. Never felt so cold in my life.
I'm surprised we could make that. No unwelcome visitors. Good. I love the sound design for the tracker as well. Alright, search bunker beta. We'll check those logs after we have searched everything in here. We do want those cans. Oh, no canned corn for us today. Well, that's kind of disappointing, isn't it?
I'll die if I don't drink something soon.
I'm getting a weird reverb as well. Oh, hey, look at that. I stand corrected. It's worth all the while, then. Alright, let's see what we can take. Please tell me this isn't 5 kilograms. It is 5 kilograms. Well, I am not taking a 5 kilogram mirror. Whoa. I see. Probably should not have been picked up then. Let's just, yeah, okay. I want that. And I think we're good on other decorations. Let's go ahead and start this, shall we? Yeah, I'm definitely getting like a weird reverb.
Session 12, Project Medical Officer interviewing Patient 7. Back to the third instance. Find the bridge between them.
Trying to. Okay. It starts the same as every other time. A dark room. Square. I feel the wall behind me, and I can barely make out the walls to the right and left. Smooth, like steel or glass. I can't see the wall opposite me. It's too dim. I walk forward, and that's when I notice it. Every time. The pit. Just a hole in the floor. Really, it's funny. The floor seems to slope a little bit as it reaches the edge. But the floor is made of bricks. Bricks that start to bend. Best I can tell.
And the end? The last image you can remember?
That's when it shows up.
What shows up? Can you describe it?
From across the pit, where the other wall should be, something darker than everything around it, sort of floating. It moves to the edge of the hole. No face, just a moving shape. A shadow. Is it me? My face? God damn it. Man, that's when I wake up. Every damn time.
Interesting. See, when I first heard of that, I immediately assumed they were talking about the Dark Walker, which was added back in 2020 as like the Halloween event. It's one of the coolest additions to the game. But I don't think that's what they're alluding to. But you never know, when episode 5 drops, maybe we were wrong.
We ran power to Rudiger's machine for the first time yesterday. It was nothing like what they predicted, even at half energy. I still have no idea what the endgame for all of this will be. The whole project. And I'm seeing now that few of the men building it do either. It's all over their faces. All this time underground isn't helping their morale, but I'm confident our fragile truce will hold until we're finished. We worked hard to make it this far after what happened to Team 3. But afterwards? Impossible to say.
I see. Yes, so I have done the tales before, but basically I'll be recreating what I was thinking the first time I was investigating this. I assumed it was the Dark Walker, and I'm not going to say if that assumption is right or not. Although that hasn't been confirmed or disproven, really. But I first thought they were talking about the Dark Walker as the entity. And then upon reading this, I was getting SCP-5000 vibes, if you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, basically SCP-5000. Let's talk about it on the way back to Keeper's Pass South. Okay, so the SCP Foundation, basically fictional work of a secure, contain, protect. It's an anomalous containment organization. They work to contain anomalous entities and such. There's a lot of records, but basically SCP-5000 is the story in which the O5 Council and the Ethics Committee were rarely in unanimous agreement after discovering something within the human psychosphere that was very bad, to say the least. And what they discovered was apparently so bad that they immediately changed their directive from basically securing, containing, and protecting humanity from the anomalous entities and such, that their mission statement was changed to eradicate all of humanity, and then themselves in the end. And this was done with the idea to weaken and then kill the entity, because what we can infer from the story is that it is responsible and feeds off of human suffering. And the story, SCP-5000, follows the perspective of a junior researcher, I believe, who survived getting killed at one of their research facilities. And I could go on and on about this, but basically the research facility he was at was more resilient against anomalous effects. So that's why they sent Task Force out to kill everybody there. He survived. He found an anomalous suit they were containing there. He managed to evade capture. And the story follows his adventure as he basically sees the Foundation killing everybody, and as well as killing themselves when they get corrupted by the entity's influence. As, you know, more and more people die, it loses power and gets more desperate. In his adventures, he sees Foundation fighting some sort of entity that stretches out over the skyline. But where I'm getting at with this is basically they found something within the human mind that should not have been discovered, and those were the vibes I was getting from those research notes, especially with the whole things going dark and people forgetting things, and just the overall strangeness of how the wildlife is affected by the aurora. But the SCP-5000 tale, that basically documents how they tried to stop the entity, and they were almost successful.
Need to find some place to escape this
And
cold.
what's crazy is that, okay, so in the SCP lore, the O5 Council and the Ethics Committee very rarely ever agree on anything. But apparently what they found was so bad that there was one meeting taking place. The vote was unanimous, which has, in the lore, really never happened. They just did a complete 180 on their mission statement. So, whatever it must have been, and they were not under any mind control. There was none of that. They make it explicitly clear in the web page and stuff, in the documents. But what they found was so bad, they were just like, okay, we gotta kill everybody to contain this and end our suffering, basically. And the story follows the researcher. He meets up with SCP-055, which is a whole other thing, but basically it is an entity that you physically cannot remember it. So like if this pole was SCP-55, I could spend hours looking at it, sketching every detail of it, you know. And then as soon as I would turn my back and walk away, I'd forget I'd ever even, you know, I could look at the notes I made and I could understand them, but the information physically cannot be kept in the human mind. So you can keep track of what it's not, but it's very difficult. And he carries it with him, and he feels a compulsion to head to Site 19, I believe. I can't remember the exact site, but that contains SCP-579, which is very heavily redacted, extremely dangerous, and basically if you can combine SCP-55 with it, it will actually have such an anomalous effect that it will reset the universe and world they're in to states before such a disaster occurred to make it necessary. So he almost gets killed by SCP entities they're using, and he goes ahead and jumps in the containment chamber, and it ends with him realizing what SCP-579 is, and he says, I think he says like, oh, so it's like that, I see. And then he basically just dies, and then the universe resets. The damaged suit appears with all the notes he took in the containment chamber, and the person associated with him has no recollection of the events that transpired. So, it's definitely one of the coolest SCPs in my opinion, but those were the vibes I was getting from that story, right? Like, what is Rudiger's machine? Was it designed to advance humanity and increase their mental capacity? And it backfired? Is that why everybody has bad memories? Why they can't keep thoughts together? Why the traitor has such a hard time articulating what he needs and remembering things? Who knows? But that's just the vibes I'm getting from Rudiger's machine. And we'll see later on how those ideas can continue to be formed. But for now, let's just worry about less esoteric things and worry about getting a good night's sleep. Yes, and then we just need to investigate the signal in Bleak Inlet. Before we do that, we can pick up the wolf that we killed back there. We should have dropped some stuff. We should have put all that stuff back in the locker. We're going to be super heavy. But I hope you liked the aside story I had about SCP-5000. It's very unrelated to the Long Dark in general, the whole SCP thing, but there are a lot of similarities with that story to what we're seeing here. And I just wonder if they were inspired by that story to base
Can't feel my
some
feet.
of the tales off of. I can't prove it, but those are definitely the vibes I'm getting. Let's go. I know there are other wolves in this region, so... yes,
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
survivor we play as, are we the researcher in this scenario? Because the suit protected him from a lot of things, and SCP-55 did as well. Are we somehow inoculated against the effects of the Aurora? Or are we experiencing them and forgetting about them, right? Does the survivor have a larger aspect in things, or is that reserved for Will and Astrid? They did say Rudiger's Machine and everything would play into episode
Not sure
5.
why I feel so tired.
We will have to see. Indeed we will.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
What we should have done is keep everything in the locker that we weren't going to take to harvest a wolf, but that's fine. We sleep for 10 hours, that's like right here. Let's sleep for 9. We're gonna miss out on the max bonus for recovery, but I am fine with that. Never mind. Although we're at full health anyways, so seems like it was for naught, because
Eat anything right about now.
there is a blizzard. Of course there is.
Surrounded by snow, and nothing to drink.
Okay, we can start a fire here. But what is it? It's not too terrible. I'll just get another hour of sleep and then just sprint a bit more. Or better yet, let's just do some of this.
I need to find food.
Okay, that sounds better. Okay, that's good.
All right.
Alright, let's drop an emergency piece of coal and keep here. And Cook that. That. Cook that. Cook that. Cook that. This. Shall leave two of the cans here. Eat this. Okay, we don't have any charcoal, but that's fine. Now, let's see. That's good. Alright. Alright, let's go. I think we're going to end this episode when we get to Coastal Highway. Or at least the coal mine connecting to it. Let's grab that. I think that'll be a good stopping point. Very peaceful weather. Can carry about 30 pieces of coal with us too. Just go ahead and drink this. For the water, the calories, the vitamin C. Let's treat our survivor for learning more about the bunkers and such. Always want to have your lichen divisible by 3 if you can. So that is worth it. Can I check this car? Oh, wow. That's huge. Love it. Now, if you'll remember, we did lose one arrow over in this general area to the bear. The first bear that mauled us, and the second bear we killed. Let's, do a quick detour. Feathers. 16, I think we're good. Oh, hello there. Oh, he does. Very colorful outfit. He's got the Mackinac insulated boots and snow pants. Too bad we can't take any of that. But we must show respect for the deceased, so I can respect that. And this is why I think, like, there's more to the Aurora. Like, what if the vast majority of the population just loses their minds completely, and, like, this guy who is very well prepared with warm clothing, he just froze out here for no reason. Maybe he was like us, trying to survive, and the lights just affected him to the point where he regressed. Lost all sense of self, and just found his way there and curled up and died. That would explain why there's so many other people here, and why nobody else, besides the trader and ourselves, have made it this far. So you never know. He was clearly well prepared with his gear. Maybe the Ash Canyon climber guy. Maybe he was like us and immune to the Aurora, or at least resistant to the more devastating effects, and he, canonically, had a heart attack and passed away in the gold mine. As we've seen in the series, we also saw him in that position, in the clutching his chest in the gold mine. But who's to say, maybe he was also immune. He was very well prepared. Okay, that's a car battery. That is rare enough. On Interloper, a battery in a car is rare enough to warrant a spray paint. Contemplation Bridge. The title of this bridge has always been suspect to me, like contemplating jumping off. Very peculiar name. There's plenty of lore, like Heartbreak Bridge, right? Contemplation Bridge. Lots of lore in the names of locations and such. And we could stay here for the night. I would prefer to get to Coastal Highway sooner rather than later because of the chance of the cured meat going bad. Let's go ahead. Oh, also, if you're at max danger level with the Cougar is right here. It's one of the worst spots. And by worst, I mean impactful. Hello, Doe. I kept this torch lit for the wolf that's around here, but he doesn't seem to be out. You never know when that extra stick might come in handy because we moved it. This is the faster way to get to the mines. It might be even faster to go to the right and up, but this is good enough. Okay, yeah, I think it is slightly faster to go that way, but whatever. I think we can make this. Yes, we can. Oh, but it didn't really even matter anyways. Because, yeah. That's fine. Yeah, we don't have any charcoal anyways, so. Maybe it is faster to go the bridge route, actually.
I'd eat snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
But there is a bear and a wolf that's always in that area, so who knows.
It's dusk, so night can't be far behind.
How many stones do we have? Rather maximize the coal we can get. That's a whole piece of coal right there. Dude, look at that. Alright, let's go. I'm not too concerned with picking up all the coal, but if we see it, we'll grab it. Oh, we have the travois, don't we? Yes we do. Well, that might change things.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
We might have to kill the wolf by the forestry lookout. I wish you could bury these people. It's very sad to just leave them here, but it's not in the game, so. The only ones you can take care of are the ones in the safe houses. Okay, it's good. It's how inundated. Yeah, pretty weighed down. There's probably butt tons of coal at the front too. Actually, I know there are. Question is how much. Honestly, I think Interloper could do with less coal, to be honest. I think it would still be fine. Oh yeah, look at all this.
This gear's starting to slow me down.
Okay, we're definitely taking the Travois. Oh, we can't even move with this much. We're gonna have to do this very carefully. Alright, let's stay the night here.
I need some water.
Oh, please tell me I have enough. Okay, I would have been really upset if I just extinguished that when we needed water. Let's eat this. Alright, let's sleep for 10 hours. Well, I can tell you we're not going to be able to sleep for 10 hours. Alright, so we are here. We don't have charcoal. What we're going to do is take the Travois down here. Right here, and into the town site. But I think that's gonna have to wait for the next episode because this one's been going on for about 2 hours. I'd like to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode, our bunker adventures, and the tangent I went on about the SCP Foundation. So, if you'd like to hear more about that, just while I'm talking in general, feel free to let me know. I'd love to talk about it. I only brought it up because I feel it's related in some way, or at least inspired by. I feel like the Tales story is somewhat inspired by that SCP-5000 story, but yeah, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.